everybody.
Hi. Hi, I'm Andy from Dapper Dent Repair.
Some people think that. It's amazing. Some people get us confused. What's up with it?
Yeah.
Y'all want a pickle? We'll quit going in weird hotels in Orlando, bud.
The Gaylord Palms Resort.
Hi, Amanda.
What's up, girl?
What up?
So we have a great show tonight, and we're just going to kind of get into
Boy,
it.
he made us sweat, too. 2 minutes to go. Here we go. What up, Nick?
Well, howdy. So, yeah, we got a great show tonight, and can't wait to get started on it. So we're just going to go ahead and bring – oh, well, hold on. Before that, you can see the top corner. We're promoting our friends over at Dent Slayer here.
Yeah, we got to do that.
With their training, videos, and everything else. Go to dentslayer.com. You can sign up for that, especially newer techs who are wanting to get into it, stuff like that, or ones who've kind of been into it for a while. Even if you're seasoned tech and you want some great video content and explanations, but we got a short little video we're going to play right now. Dude, I wish I had freaking hair. I could just headbang to that
stuff. Right? Like, I don't know what your fascination with Legos is, man, but you got a weird one.
Yeah.
We know where you put those things.
Y'all check out Dent Slayer.
Yeah, a better video than we do. Don't be jelly.
And hold on. I thought I deleted that, but no, I didn't. Let's see here. Now we saved it. So yeah, check out dentslayer.com. And or you can go there, or A1 Tool, which is pdrtool.com, to order Dent Slayer tools. But best tools, some of the best tools around. And then Matt and James with the videos coming out that they've got on their website, dentslayer.com.
Amanda said maybe James should make our intro video.
Dude,
ours is great. It's great.
Yeah,
James he's a badass with that stuff.
James with Black Pelican Media. Oh, James Ricci.
Yeah.
And one of the best techs around, too.
Phenomenal.
So, anyway, so, yeah, dentslayer.com. But let's get to our guest tonight. We have none other than the back of Dave Fisher's head. What's up, brother?
Oh, hi there.
Thanks for tuning in to another episode.
All right,
what you watch, buddy?
What's that?
What was you watching?
Christmas Vacation.
Oh, nice.
Real
nice, Clark. I watched that the other day. That's a have to for Christmas.
Speaking of Shitter's Pool, yeah, I had to dig up my septic tank and get the pumper truck out there yesterday or day before. Yeah. Great problem to have right before Christmas.
Yeah, really. Save next for me, Clark. That's right. Hey, Tad's watched the movie. Congratulations, bud.
I don't know if he's watched it or if he's just
heard us talk about it. Yeah. Our buddy Tad's watched. He knows like Dirty Harry, and that's about it for movies. Like he's old school.
He likes anything hairy and dirty. That's.
Mom jokes are coming in 5, 4, 3, 2.
So what was the logo behind you? We never finished talking about that.
That was my dent company, Dent Industry Professional Techs.
Nice.
Professional Tech. Okay.
I love that logo. It's like Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew. But sorry.
You all right there?
Yeah, had a burp.
Mm.
So let's get into this. So Dave, why don't you get us and dive into how you got started in PDR, like where you heard about PDR,
Well, PDR.
why you even got into this.
Well,
industry.
because I was a dumb body man, and I started '92 out of high school in my uncle's body shop, and worked for my uncle until 2000. He retired, and I took over the body shop. After 2000, I ran a body shop for almost 5 years, and then got into Nationwide Insurance as an adjuster.
Oh.
So I tried my hand at the whole industry.
Yeah,
You did.
Like, I want a little bit of everything.
I was a nationwide adjuster for 3 years, and I hated it. I mean, when I started, I'm like, why didn't I do this earlier? Until I was a number, and
Yeah.
you go here, it's our car. We tell you where to go. Where to go.
And I hate Nationwide anyway.
Yeah.
I
Ain't
did
no
that
Allstate.
3 years, and left there to go back and manage a dealership body shop. I was at Kelly Chevrolet for 5 years, and hail came through, and that's when I got into this. The local dent guy was buried. I was writing 3-5 estimates a day, sending them to him. He was buried, had help from Tennessee up here helping him. And I'm like, can I come out, pull headliners, write estimates, anything that I can do to help? And that's how I got into it in 2011.
Nice.
So
You remember who his help was from Tennessee?
it was Sullivan. He has the Sullivan PDR estimator.
Okay, I guess I know him.
Mm-mm.
I think Tennessee, I should automatically know him. Like we're like a little bitty spot. So.
Yeah.
What was the tech's name that was working up there? That store? That was working that shop. Do you remember?
That I got
No, the technician that was working that hailstorm that you were writing all the stuff for, and then you end up.
Well, he's a local dent guy, Rich Moore.
Okay.
Okay.
I started working for him. And
Gotcha.
he trained me. I'm kind of on the job training.
Yeah.
For the storm was a 4th of July storm, and I worked it until October. And then I told them at the dealership that I was going to go do that the first of the year, and bought a set of tools and started doing the used car lot at the dealership in the evenings to practice, because my kid worked there and he wasn't driving yet, so I had to be around anyway.
Yeah.
I just pull used cars in and practice, and got to $50 a car. And got to
That's awesome.
the rest of the year, I went out and started doing a route.
Awesome.
And then in 18, I started my own. I left him and started my own company, and moved into a body shop. I rented space from a body shop, and that's where I started my retail.
Nice.
And then in the midst of COVID, Gene Fetty and I sort of crossed paths, and I went to work from him. He bought me out, and I went to work there in Pittsburgh, which was
Can't think of a better place to go.
Yeah. I live in the middle, so my shop was an hour north and he's an hour south. So
yeah,
I still cover the shop that I had my shop in, when kind of like on call basis, but
okay,
that is about it. Otherwise, I'm at the shop. Well, until this summer.
Yeah. Things change.
Yeah.
Well,
that's how I actually met Dave. Was like I was thinking about getting into Carl's. Like we'd been just finished a hailstorm there, and thinking about renting space from him. And Gene's like, "Hey, I got a buddy that does that. He's renting from a body shop," and he gave me Dave's number. I reached out and he gave me some great insight on that. So that's how I got to meet old Dave.
Yeah. I finally got to meet you last year at our 20 group meet up there at
at the shop.
Yeah. The old shop.
The old shop, yeah.
Can't wait to see that new one.
You guys coming up at all?
I think, we're supposed to come up this year for a 20 group meeting. I think beginning of the year sometime. So
there you go.
If Brandon watched the Facebook messages, he would.
Yeah,
he would know that too.
I've been out of it. I can't keep up with all the crap, man. We got text groups and message groups, and anyway.
Hudson was a little known fact. Dave has the strongest grip streak at MTE.
He did. I remember that. Yes. That
Bear
was
claws.
2 years ago at Rosenshingle, and Hudson brought out that machine or whatever.
Yeah.
Grip thing, and yeah, beast.
I'd like to try that again right now. I laid on the couch for 3 months this summer. I don't think that's the same anymore.
I don't know. You still got that big bear paw, so it still has to do some damage.
Oh, goodness.
So you've been working with Gene ever since, and you're doing his retail shop, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And making some awesome videos. If y'all ain't seen Dent Repair Your Now's videos, like the trust fall had me dying. Like, trust us. Yeah,
we dropped her 15 times.
Dylan, man, poor girl.
She's awesome. They found a great one in her too. She fits right in with everybody and stuff.
So where in Pittsburgh are you from? The Pittsburgh area, like originally?
Raised about an hour north of Pittsburgh. Yeah.
Okay.
High school. Everybody knows Butler now. That's where they shot Trump.
Oh shit, that's where you're from. Okay.
Yep. That farm show grounds was 2 miles from my house. So
really?
Wow.
How crazy was that day?
Yeah. That was a crazy day.
Yeah.
You just thought getting home You just thought getting home last week was bad. Goodness.
Yeah, I finally seen pictures of that wreck that happened, like they couldn't get you home last week. I was like, yeah, that makes sense. You didn't get home until what, like after the show would have ended?
From the motorcycle wreck?
Well, last week, whenever you're supposed to be on the show.
Oh.
You stuck in traffic.
Yes, it was 8:09 or something.
Yeah. Gene sent us pictures of it, and it was like, yeah, no wonder he's stuck in traffic. He's not getting home in time.
Yeah, tractor trailer was laying on its side on the bend.
Goodness.
Jesus.
We had a high-speed chase here earlier.
Mobile,
right by the shop, right up the road to the brand new Publix. They were trying to do pit maneuvers and stuff, and then the guy got out and ran in the woods, and so then on our street we had 3 police, 2 sheriffs. They just parked out right down here for about 10 minutes, and then they all finally left.
I feel like it's every 5 minutes in Mobile, Alabama.
We don't have a whole lot of high-speed chases, though. We just they just pull up and shoot your ass, you know.
And the chase is done. We ain't got to worry about
it. Oh, man.
That's awesome.
Oh, goodness.
Did they call the Power Ranger? What?
Oh.
There's a TikTok sensation in Mobile.
Yes. Scott Rogers. He's not all there apparently. Big old hairy dude, and he dresses up as Power Rangers, and he's on TikTok all the time. Yeah. Probably looking for that pot of gold. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Anyway, getting back to our guest here.
What's your favorite kind of damage to fix at the shop?
Anything that'll cold glue.
My man. Same.
Yep.
About 2 seconds. Let's go.
Good enough.
Have you pulled any paint with the cold glue yet?
Well, let me tell you a story. I had a Safe Light van pull in to a shop I was working, and they're like, hey, you think you can do anything with this big dent in the back door? And I have the old Sergio big old 5-pound slide hammer with a big knob of Glexo on it. I'm like, well, I'll give it a shot. And I gave it one big whack and pulled like a pie plate sized mud off the back of the door.
Damn.
There you go. It's fixed.
Yeah. There you go.
I just saved the body man some time. You ain't got to worry about that.
But did it fix the dent?
It just pulled a big chunk off somebody else.
That's what I've had that episode once, and it was a chunk of mud that came off right with the perfect same size as the tab and everything. I was like, oh man.
Mine wasn't even mud the other day. It was just the paint. The paint was bad. Just one little pull. I was like, dang it. Yeah.
Happens to the best of us.
It wasn't damaged, wasn't fractured from the wreck.
Yeah.
So
Josh Dragos is asking if you ever got your gun case of tools back.
I did not. I got a brand new gun case full of tools.
I forgot all about that.
Josh Dragos, how do you follow so much shit, man? Like, that dude knows everything in the industry. He is on it.
So tell everybody the story on that real quick.
Brand new truck, and the remote control has a button. You push twice to unlock it, both doors, or push twice to pop the tailgate. And I got out to the truck, and it was still locked, and didn't think twice of it. And I put the tailgate down and drove away, and
yeah, all the
Never
tools out
looked
the back.
back.
And somebody picked them up. Like what are the chances? Yeah, that's just
somebody found them. I checked with all the police departments, never heard anything. But I have everything in the back of my truck locked in with the Milwaukee pack-out system, and typically my drawers would have been in front of that, and I only brought home that and a tool bag for the weekend for a quick job.
Oh my god!
And locked in, never even thought about it. Drove away.
Was that right after our meetup, or was that before? Up there.
It was before, because I bought a bunch of tools off of the van.
Yeah,
Dyke and Finesse.
Yeah.
Steve or Dave also had the biggest toolbox in the PDR industry I think I've ever seen.
Yep. Just raffled it off, and I was hoping to win it because that's my colors.
Yeah,
I didn't win it.
Got to drove it down to you.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd have come up and picked it up.
I was gonna give it to Mac. Like they didn't want it in the side. I was like, I'm gonna give it to Mac if I win. They're like, no, don't do that, please. That's he was humongous.
They were gonna re-raffle it. I had a bunch of people that said they were giving it to Mac. His grandpa wanted to give it to him. Everybody was back to have it. Gene did not want it in the shop anymore.
That thing took up a whole car bay. Like,
yeah.
I fit one more car in here without Dave's toolbox. Kevin Bird said, hello, gentlemen, and Brandon.
I know. I gave him the bird. I gave him the Kevin right here.
Did you figure out who Kevin Bird was?
Me?
Yeah. Did you get some random text?
No.
Last Wednesday or when we didn't have the show, you get some random text about like
I thought it was you.
That was
Kevin. He was like, what's his number? I was like, hold my beer. Birds is hilarious.
Oh shit.
I don't know how he talks to everybody in the industry at all times. Like he's constant.
It's constant.
Yeah.
Hi, Dad.
Got big plans for Christmas?
We do not. Christmas is pretty on the low key this year.
Yeah.
Kids are all about 30. They're all doing their own thing. They're going different places.
How many kids do you have?
So I have 2. I'm remarried, and my wife has 2.
And
so
they're
26, 28, and 31 with 3 grandkids.
Wow.
And they're 2, 5, and 7.
You wouldn't think Dave would be a granddaddy looking at him.
I know.
Started early, didn't you?
Yes.
He said, I'm getting this shit over with.
What
motorcycles?
Yeah. What do you like to do outside of PDR? You know, I know you're remarried, and she's such a sweet. We got to meet her up there and stuff.
Bless her heart.
Yeah, it's got to be good to hang out with you.
Does she know you're sending other dudes nudes?
She does.
She does.
She took the pictures.
No, that was his mirror selfie.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, what is that, a 2x4? Oh, it's Dave's ass.
Oh, man.
That was hilarious.
So I do ride. I like to ride. I've had multiple bikes. We have ATVs. My wife enjoys that too. So we do have she has a 28-year-old autistic child. So he is with us most of the time. We travel a lot. He does not. He stays with his dad.
Yeah.
But we did get him into riding. We went down to the Hatfield McCoy trails, and
Oh, awesome.
so we do that on the side. She's a 32-year nurse, so she takes care of me.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all go down to Gatlinburg.
Yes, we have a timeshare in Gatlinburg. We love it down there.
I think that's where y'all were going, and that's why y'all didn't come to MTE this past. Y'all were going somewhere, Gatlinburg area or something like that. I think I remember you saying, and then say y'all weren't going to come to MTE this past one. Something like that. I don't remember.
Yeah.
He's like, I have no clue what you're talking about.
Yeah.
She's in charge of travel.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I wish Gatlinburg's a little closer. I'd have to catch you when y'all come down, but it's still about 3.5 hours. So,
Well, if we're there for a week, we can make that work.
yeah, swing on by. Love to see you.
Yeah.
I love getting visits. Get surprises every once in a while. I'm like, hell yeah.
Yeah. I'm 10 hours from Gatlinburg, so it's not quick. Yeah.
But if you go to the beach, you might be able to catch Brandon.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely.
What do y'all do when y'all are up in the mountains? Y'all go downtown, or y'all just kind of just chill and relax in the peace?
Yeah, all of it. Depends.
All of it.
We bring family. We take them down to Gatlinburg, take them up Anakista. If not, we just hang out. You know, we like to zip line and get out in the woods and hike and just get around, see the nature. I'd love to take the ATVs down there and ride down there.
Oh,
yeah,
absolutely.
apparently they've got some. Apparently, they've got a lot of great trails now.
Yeah.
You know, now I know in the last 10 years you've been able to rent, you know, side by sides and stuff down there.
Yeah, but they just run them on the street, don't they?
Yeah.
If the ones
not just those, they do have trail now. They actually have like trails and stuff like you can pay to go do up there. I see advertisements for it all the time now. But
yeah.
You do any hunting?
I did a lot when I was young. I took my kid. I really don't anymore. I went 2 years ago. I didn't go last year.
Yeah. Always got to ask that question for Jeremy Nadeau when he's not watching right now. But if you said you do hunt, he immediately popped on.
Yeah.
The avid hunter. By the way, kudos to him and David White. They're 20,000 years of Brandon. It was great. Do what?
I said I'm a shooter, but I just hunt paper.
How about that paper, man?
There's a lot of just shooters around.
Yeah,
which is good. We may need that at some point in our life.
Shooting's fun. I got the 30-06. I'd love to go shoot it somewhere. I just ain't got nowhere to shoot it, like long distance. I'd love to see if I ain't touched that thing in years.
I mean, you probably have deer come in your backyard just to get out the door.
That ain't far enough, and then I'll hit a house. There's houses behind me. It's frowned upon.
You get on your
do it in Mobile.
Get on your roof and shoot down, then the
Oh,
ground
okay,
will stop it. You know.
Yeah, then I'll fall off the roof, and then it's like a Griswold Christmas.
In Mobile, they just point them in the air, start shooting.
Yeah,
that's what
looking
New
for
Year's
pots of gold and shit. Where the gold at?
Yeah, where the gold at? It's just some crackhead that got hold of the wrong stuff. If you've never watched, I'll send it to you later, Dave. But in 2005, St. Patrick's Day, on the news down here, went to the hood because somebody swore they saw a leprechaun in a tree. And I mean, they interview people, but the main one, he got gold teeth. He's like, everybody see leprechaun, say yeah. And they all, it's all, where the gold at? Where the gold? They even had one guy with like a piece of pipe and like a tactical vest on. He was like, yeah, this is a leprechaun flute that was passed down. This is all on the news, passed down from generation to generation. And then some old lady, they're interviewing her in the car. She's like, the They're like,
Probably a crack.
did you see the leprechaun on us? He said, it probably some crackhead done got hold of the wrong stuff. I mean, and I was in New Orleans working after Katrina, and people are sending me this, and I'm like, that's Mobile for you.
Only in Mobile.
Only in Mobile. But
Vince said everybody wants to see it. Drop the link.
Hey, I sent it to Vidine when he came out with the Gold Reaper tabs. That's the way to go.
That'd have been a perfect commercial.
Oh,
and Rainbow tabs.
And they did a sketch, an artist sketch of the leprechaun, and that's been on shirts everywhere. I have to send it to you. But yeah, I'll send it to you too, Vince. It'd take me too long to find the link.
That big ass toolbox you got, Dave. I know you're a tool whore. You got any new tools? No. You got what you like and you stick with it?
No, but I mean, I'm just not real sure what's going on here. So
right.
A lot of the tools. Actually, I sold all my
Damn. Are you using jeans at the shop?
No, I'm using mine, but Gene bought them.
Okay. Makes sense.
Yeah. Someday they'll be Macs. I don't know if get some time to work with Mac. I've been working with him a little bit, but
he seemed like he picks up pretty quick. I mean, the window tint, he's on it already.
Yeah, and he's good. He's good on the camera.
He is.
That little kid.
That mullet and that mustache.
He's great.
He's great, isn't it?
I love seeing Mac when we come here. And Elena too. They're both awesome kids.
Yeah.
The first time we met, I was like, y'all got some amazing kids. Like they were respectful and nice. And
yeah.
I know Mac's wild as a buck, but I love the kid. I love it. He ain't mine to worry about, so I love the shit out of it. Keep being wild, bud. You do you. Don't worry about mom and dad. First time they saw somebody, he said, what's that show? Outer Banks was coming out. He's trying to talk them into letting a bunch of girls come over and watch Outer Banks all night with him at the house. They're like, no. Like, what?
He won. No, at the house.
I always say macaroni.
I hadn't gotten into the Outer Banks, but Landman Landman. Oh, that's a good one so far.
Yeah, have you watched this show?
Nah.
Billy Bob Thornton.
Yeah, I saw the previews. I have not watched it yet.
Yeah,
awesome.
It's awesome. Yeah.
Dyke said, handsome Dave, what's up?
Hey, Steve.
He thinks everybody's handsome.
He's okay.
You kind of mentioned a little bit. Do you want to talk about what you've had going on?
Well, I got a 50th birthday in August and a brand new stage 4 lung cancer diagnosis at the same time. I wasn't expecting that. It was a genetic thing. Nothing that I got into or breathed. It wasn't body shop or smoking. It just happened. So the good thing about that is it's like a 4% of cancer diagnosis. So there's a specific gene targeting therapy that they can do that has really helped. 2 months ago, I couldn't get out of bed and walk to the bathroom by myself, and now I'm sort of back to work. So
that's awesome. Love it.
Back into life, but it took my whole summer.
Yeah.
It was kind of heartbreaking and devastating. They initially told me it was non-curable and non-treatable, and it was an 18-month thing. So,
God, that's gotta be scary to hear.
Yeah, they found a chemo that's an oral pill that I take one a day, and seems to be fixing me up.
It's awesome, brother.
Yeah, when Gene told us about it and stuff, it just, it kind of lost for words because, like,
I mean,
you think of lung cancer and you think, and I was like, I didn't know Dave smoked. That's just automatically the first thing, and they're like, he doesn't. It's just, I'm like, how do you get it? And then being genetic, then that makes sense. But
yeah.
I was thinking body shop. I was like, been in body shop. I know you can get that shit through there too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean it was from my dad or to my kids. It's not passed that way. It's not a gene. It's genetic.
Yeah.
Mutation, and it just does that. So.
Yeah.
I was
Man,
born with it, and it just took this long to happen. So
Yeah. You've been good spirits about it. Like we were talking on the phone last week or whatever. He's like, yeah, we had plans to go to the Gallenberg. I had to be an asshole and get cancer, you know? And then he was messing with me when I was asking him to be on the show. He's like, I don't know if I can make an hour, Andy. I was like, we can do whatever. He's like, talking about sex. I was like, freaking Dave.
Oh gosh.
That's the best thing that you could have, keep your spirits up like you have and everything.
Yeah. Dyke said it was like a punch in the gut hearing about it, praying for you. You got a lot of people praying for you, man.
Oh, absolutely.
And
good group of guys in my family, in my work family, and then just it is. It's a good.
I was excited. I think that video, the trust fall or whatever, was the first one I kind of seen you back in. I was like, it's back, y'all. Let's go.
Yeah. And it's great being, where you're at and where you work at. You know, you've got some of the best people surrounding you there that, I don't know. I don't even know. I can't even find the words.
Gonna make it all awkward and shit.
It's a great group. So
yeah. Vince said we call it the shitty shit gene in our house. Prayers, brother.
Yeah.
Thanks, Gene. Gene.
Vince. What were we talking about, Gene?
Yeah, Vince is he's been through it, his wife. So.
Yeah.
We didn't get you on the show to talk about this. We wanted to get your story about PDR and stuff.
Yeah.
And we weren't going to bring it up, but I noticed you'd kind of said a few things. We were like,
yeah. It's part of my life now.
Yeah.
Right.
I kind of had to turn everything around and change it. And Gene has been there to support me, and he took care of me. He kept me on through the summer, and hopefully I'll be back to work in the spring. But if not, I already talked to him about part of the training facility he's doing. If I could, I was in the body shop. I was a nationwide adjuster in Pittsburgh, and I know all the shops. Let me go out and try and sell. So for now, first of the year, if I can go visit some shops that I know and just try and get them interested in glue pool.
Well, if you get to the point, like if your body can't handle, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You've got so much knowledge that can easily be passed on and stuff. So I think
especially that body shop knowledge, like you go in there and speak their lingo, you already know exactly. Well, that'd be huge.
And I know most of the shop owners.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So I think that'd be a great thing.
Is that what his training is going to encompass? Like going into doing training locally around at the body shops and stuff? AAI?
AAI would like to be a unlimited national, because it's all digital.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But we want to do hands-on training. So that we have the facility to do that. And I don't want to speak for Gene, I don't know what he's shared with you guys in the world, but his dream is to not push dents and to be able to train. And so
I don't want to push dents, but I don't think I want to train. I want to not push dents and go to my river house and then come in here once in a while and yell at everybody like, I need more money for my river house, and then go back to the river house. That's my dream.
I need to raise the river up a little bit.
Yeah. Leaving my Audi R8, I'm trying to y'all need to make me more money.
Bougie Andy here.
Cass, I just want to hit the lottery. You got to pay to win, or play to win. I don't ever. Rob's another one that went through some stuff, and he said it's humbling having so many great people around when you're down, thinking of you.
Yeah,
there's a lot of people that's went through some stuff here lately. It's scary.
Yeah, it makes you rethink a lot of things.
Yeah,
things you thought were important, really aren't, and things you kind of put on the back burner and move to the front. And Yeah, it
Well,
definitely makes you.
Deer on a motorcycle. Well, I was on the motorcycle, not the deer, but you know, and it could have been over then.
Yeah.
Right.
So
That'd be
So how?
scary hitting a damn deer.
Yeah. How'd you find out? How'd you find out? Like, what were your symptoms to make you get
dry cough. And that was
just?
it for 2 months. I went to Illinois with Gene to push hail. I
Mhm.
come home with a dry, tickly cough. Lasted a couple months, and I'm 50 years old, but I have had asthma my whole life, so I always have a weird cough or breathing
Yeah.
problems. So probably was bad for me to get lung cancer because I let it go longer than I should have,
Mhm.
Yeah.
knowing it wasn't anything new. So I was using my inhaler a little more, and my wife was like, "You should get a doctor's appointment." I'm like, "What's he gonna do?
Hmm.
He already got all the medicines here."
Yeah.
You'll give me more? Be
So,
tooth puffing?
yeah, she made me go to the hospital, and I hit that deer July 13th, the same day that Trump was shot. I go
Oh
to the
man.
hospital, and Butler Hospital was on lockdown, so they were diverting everybody everywhere else. So I sat in an ER till 2:30 in the morning, and they looked at me and said, "Come home, clean it up. You'll be all right." They had given me a chest X-ray, or they did X-rays on my shoulder and knee, and did a chest CT. And when he looked at it, he said, "It looks like you have a little bit of phlegm in your lungs. Are you feeling okay?" And I said, "I have 0 symptoms." And he said, "Well, with no other symptoms," he says, "you might have a little touch of something, but there's nothing I can do for it." So they had a chest X-ray, and then 5 weeks later, I'm back in the same ER to get a breathing treatment or a steroid or something to help my asthma. And they did another chest CT, and they're like, "This looks malignant." And they had found a big fluid in my chest, and they had drained 2.5 liters of fluid out.
Wow.
And had to put a drain in. I had to do 3 times a week until I started the chemo, and that cleared it up. But yeah, that's how they found it.
Shuddy said you're his favorite.
Oh, buddy.
I love some Shuddy.
Yeah, I really like Ryan.
Have they done any more X-rays since, like to see if?
Yeah.
I mean, I figured they have. I'm just
PET scans and MRIs. Yeah, I just had a follow up MRI. Well, they got to check because this type can go to your brain, so they got to do an MRI of my head every 3 months, and they did a chest CT, and the doctor said just last week that it's miraculous, but your lung has opened back up, and it,
That's amazing.
Yeah.
no.
Holy crap.
When I was first diagnosed with all that fluid in my chest, my left lung was at like 20%. It was all crunched up and
Jesus Christ.
And now it is back open.
That's amazing.
Miraculous.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome.
That is amazing. I'm glad that the medicine that they got you on that first time is helping and
Jesus.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
A lot of people were thinking about praying for you. Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, absolutely. Can't have miraculous without Jesus, like
that's it.
Well, you pray. I mean, you pray for the doctors to be able to figure this stuff out and stuff too, and and they did. That's why I'm yeah. Yep. It's awesome, dude. It really is.
I know. I bet Gene was praying the hardest because he's having to fix dents. He's like, "Please, Lord, let this man get back to fix dents."
Oh.
So he was joking around one day. He's like, "Yeah, I had everything figured out. Dave, asshole, had to go get cancer."
Yeah, it's finally tuned, and then I threw a big old wrench in the works. That's for sure.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, I'm so glad it's turned around from what I was hearing. I was worried to death about you. I was like, shit.
It was pretty bad there for a while.
Yeah.
It was.
And then I had to go, and I think from laying around, I got blood clots in my calves. And then I threw them and got 3 clots in my right lung, the good one. So I had pulmonary embolism and pulmonary hypertension that blew a hole in my heart. And so then I was laid up for that and back in the ER.
Damn, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, that was another week in the ER or the ICU. Sorry.
Yeah, ICU.
Right.
So,
Love that hospital food.
It wasn't
God bless.
It's crazy, man.
But I came home. I came home
Oh,
from
look at here.
oxygen with dragging my tank around, and then no.
Dylan said, "Love seeing Dave on the pod."
That's my little DY.
She's
goodness.
like I said, she's awesome.
She's the
y'all
best.
have a hell of a team over there.
Yeah. She's a friend of the family that I hadn't seen since she was like 12. And she got hired. I'm like, do you know Brandon, my son? So tight.
I didn't even know that. That's crazy.
Yep.
Small world.
Yeah.
For everybody that don't know, Dylan does all the social media at Dent Repair Now. So that's the one helping make all this great content they've been kicking out.
Yep. She's the one Dave dropped.
Yeah. The one falling on the floor 15 times. And she took it for the team.
Dresses up as Gene all the time. And yeah, she's amazing.
I call her Timu Gene. That's my nickname for her. Like,
Slim cut Gene. If Gene worked out, that would
all cardio.
Oh goodness. Good.
Yeah, it's got to be fun working with all you guys. I can imagine.
Yeah, it's a good time.
We have fun here, but usually make fun of JJ. It's pretty easy.
That's it.
Yeah. My guy in the back, he's something else. We love him, but we treat him with love, with making fun of him at all times.
He's not on there. He's not on there. And a lot of times that's on purpose.
Yeah. Hey, I'm proud of him, though. He upgraded from the 93 Cavalier today to the 09 Maxima. We're making strides.
Oh, nice.
He does not have to jump it off every single day and unhook the battery.
And worry about his butt getting wet when it rains. This is a convertible time. He's like, my butt's going to get wet. Hey, that's like a you problem. I don't know what you do after work, but I don't need to hear about it, bud.
Oh, man. I really love that wall behind you, though.
Thank you.
I'm just sitting there. That looks good. I'm actually walling in my shop back here. Just started today doing some of the stuff, and I'm trying to get ideas and stuff on certain wall that I want to like do my logo on real big and stuff.
Yeah.
And I kind of like the faux brick looking stone thing.
Maybe that's real. Why you think he got fake brick?
No, it's a fake wall.
It's all imported from Italy.
Fragile must be Italian. We'll kick another Christmas one out there. No, it's sweet. I like it. I like with lights on it and everything too. Real nice.
Real nice, Clark.
What kind of ATVs you got?
My wife runs a Warrior, not a Warrior, Yamaha Grizzly 700 4-wheel drive, and I had a Sportsman 850, and I sold it over the summer because we haven't been riding. And
Right.
bought another street bike, the one that tried to kill me.
Yeah.
And we have a side-by-side that we got for Nicholas so that he was in it, not on it. Dawn didn't.
Right.
Out in the woods, she wanted him in something with a cage.
Yeah.
We got that, went down to the Hatfield McCoys for a week. Had a good time down there.
Where's that at?
That's West Virginia, Kentucky. Yeah.
Okay.
And Joe playing shit.
Yeah.
You got any places around you ride? Like, you got any land at your house? Or?
Nah, not up here. I live in between cornfields, but it's not mine.
He used to try to ride at the Butler Fairgrounds, but now that's all screwed up. It's got all those slanted roofs you can't get on now.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I found a patch or something the other day, and I put it in our group, and it was Santa Claus with an AR, and it's like slanted roof certified.
That's awesome.
Jeff McMahon said Mines and Meadows.
Yes. Been there probably 30 times. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, we had membership there for years. But we haven't been riding in years, so the quad is just around to plow the driveway.
We ain't got to worry about that shit here. We just don't go anywhere. We're just like, well, we're done.
Down here, I think in Mississippi, it's Bogs and Boulders is a huge, place where mud riding and side by sides. And I mean, it's just, man, they've got them side by sides with like 90-inch tires on it. And, and then when they go through the holes, they're still mud up to their eyeballs. I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
You got $100,000 side by side and you burying it in the mud.
Something side by side, man. They're like a car now, like an expensive car. Like, Jesus Christ.
I'd rather have a Suzuki Samurai and jack it up, and at least it'd be cheaper.
I'll take a Temu Razor. You got to pedal it. It sucks. How are y'all having so much fun? Mine's electric. I need a plug.
That's funny.
I'd be out there with like the little Tykes, little red and yellow car with my feet.
I'm all downhill, boys. I ain't got no uphill in me.
Yeah, I think it is. It may be one in Andalusia. I think there's one in Mississippi too, but Bogs and Boulders may be the one in Andalusia. But it's huge. It's a huge place. But anyway.
Freaking sweating trying to get over this cold shit. I'm here y'all night barely.
Yeah, he started getting sick last Wednesday. He's still sick.
Still trying, or are you getting better?
I'm on the uptick. Like, I'm actually at work, so that's a plus. But then Amanda got it. She was out yesterday and the day, so we're just passing the shit around. Brandon was messing with me. He's like, you can't bitch about being sick today.
He's like, I don't feel good. This last week, I don't feel good. It's gonna be a rough night. Like, don't get on the show and bitch about being sick. We got Dave on. I mean, shit. Talking about somebody's going through some shit.
Yeah. So try and be a trooper. D-back.
Yeah. I got the sniffles.
Yeah.
I feel bad.
How much time are you getting to spend training Mac?
No, just here and there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's so busy with window tint's kind of blown up, hasn't it? So he's been busy with that.
Yeah, not full time.
Okay.
Yeah. I haven't been going to the shop because it's 65 miles. It's an hour away. There's one dent down there. I just haven't been going in. So probably after we get through the holidays, if I have nothing to do, I'll go down and work with Mac. But he's still in school, so he doesn't get there till noon. And if there's nothing on the schedule, and I, drive all the way down there to work with him for 2 hours or whatever, we'll see. But we'll get on it.
Yeah, it's that kind of time of year. Like, it's dead. The phone didn't ring here the past 2 days and stuff. It's just everybody's ready for Christmas, not fixing their dents right now. So
yeah,
I thought I would enjoy it all summer. I'm like, I can't wait for them a little slowdown where I get a little break in the day. I'm just up like, what do we do? What do we do? I don't know what to do with this.
Yeah. So what's up with the guys that are in Tokyo? I saw Mike and Vidine and Buck.
So that was the IASRE. That's like MTE over there.
Okay.
So Igor and Hiroshi put that on. So they had dent competitions, everything, and of course, a lot of the vendors went, and and Mike showing the video the other night. It's like legit Tokyo Drift car show, and them riding like in an Evo and stuff with other ones, and I'm like, damn.
Yeah, I'm kind of wishing I'd have went now.
I was waiting for like the song to come on from Tokyo Drift, like.
Yeah, they've been living their best life. I mean, I've been getting Snapchats from Jack. I'm like, you suck. Like, I don't even want to talk to you right now. Don't Snapchat me till you're back in South Dakota where it's boring. he'll be there 5 minutes and then he'll be up there with Gene again or somewhere. That dude travels like he don't care. Well, yeah, a lot of them went this year. I feel like it's going to start being a bigger turnout over there. Yeah. They got one in Australia, or no? Where's the other one coming up at?
There's usually one. Italy, Germany, I think the Japan, of course.
Yeah.
But it was either 3 or 4. I don't remember. We'll find out more at MTE with Igor. But
yeah.
Now I want to go at some point. Mm-hmm. It's hard to go like a week or 2 before Christmas for me. And it's just. But everybody I've talked to, I mean, even their videos and that, Jack the other day and stuff, and they're talking about how clean and how nice like Japan is and everything there, and it's really fairly easy to get around. Everybody's nice, and I mean, it's just, I mean, the scenery, all the places they're going to visit and stuff are just freaking awesome. So I can't wait to hear a lot of the stories in person.
Yeah. But I guess they were doing a live over there. Vadine was drunk and answered a customer call.
Yeah.
Live. Yeah. Hello, great on deck repair.
I think that was on the Dent Nerds one. I don't remember.
I need to find that. Like, I think Matt Myers told me about it. I was like, what? Where did I miss that at?
But even like Jack and Glidewell, they both competed in it, stuff.
Yeah.
And I think it was one big group that pretty much took it all, like all from the same company or something that won it all. But it was pretty legit. But I think I heard on one of the lives or whatever that they could use heat and stuff, like to do the repairs.
It wasn't even Vadine's customer. He picked up Armio's phone and answered a customer call. Not Vadine.
That's awesome.
We got a new girl here. Hey, what up, Melissa? I'm price and schedule mass customer. We got a new girl here, and to explain how Vadine is to her, like I was letting her listen to the voicemails he leaves me. She's like, "Oh my god!" So yep, that's that dude 24/7.
Oh dear.
Oh hey, what you know? Sorry, I probably called you after your bedtime. B. He's in Gatlinburg right now. He was sledding or snowboarding earlier.
Oh, that's.
I used to love downtown Gatlinburg, but now it's like kind of like Nashville to me. Like there's too much going on. It's real touristy and stuff now.
Depends on the time of the year. That's for sure.
So I think
spring break or something, and it's just flooded. But if it's quiet, it's still a cool little town.
Man,
the
last time we went was like during our spring break, and my parents would always go when it's not busy, and like they literally went up the next week, and my mom's standing in the middle of the street downtown Gatlinburg. There's not a car in sight.
It's crazy. I ain't seen that ever.
Oh yeah, but it's just. Like we went one time the week after Christmas, so from 26th through New Year's, and all the locals call that Hell Week because it's just so packed. Like I'll never do that again.
Yeah.
But
like I can like September right after school starts.
Yeah.
We were down there early in the spring during spring break last year with family, and it was crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
get the pancake pantry up.
Oh yeah.
Get that pancake pantry.
Mandy can't go to it. Like, so we went to Bristol. She was like a month or 2 months pregnant with our first. And the friends we went were like 2 months ahead of us or something like that. I don't remember what it was. So Mandy had morning sickness, but it was like sickness all throughout the day. And at night she was fine, but we went to the pancake house one morning. She got like strawberry covered pancakes and about threw up everywhere. So anytime we go to Gatlinburg Pigeon Forge, you go into one of them, she's like, I gotta leave. I can't do this.
Christmas is a cool time to go with all the Christmas lights and everything they got up.
We took my in-laws down to Dollywood last year for her Christmas, and it's beautiful. I mean,
yeah. And with all the upgrades, Anakista up there now the Sky Bridge and all that kind of stuff. It's just, man, it's grown and beautiful.
Yeah.
But I could still go to Cade's Cove every single day and just leave all the other stuff alone.
Just hide out in the woods.
We get a chalet. We get the Publix on the way to the chalet, and we don't leave the chalet.
see, I want to be one of those guys in Cage Cove, the cameramen who just all in like a ghillie suit and just sit up out there waiting for the perfect picture. That'd be me. Like I'd sit up. I'm
good on that. I'll stay in my chalet and look out the mountains and relax. That's all I want.
Did you guys? John got his citizenship. He's coming.
Yes, Jean Fetty.
Yeah,
Jean Fetty.
I was like, I didn't know he's a free agent. I'd have been trying to tap the market. I got Jean. I'll be like, yep, we can fix that. We can fix that.
we can share him. It'd be Jean Fetty, Jean Patrick, Jean Schmitz.
Yeah.
Or Zane, man, everybody else.
No, that's awesome though. Yeah, he's gonna come up there. That'd be huge.
Yeah, that's awesome. Love that dude, man.
We did a couple weeks training with him in our old shop.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
just really cool.
Yeah, super nice, happy-go-lucky. Just competitive though. When he gets to that dent competition, that game face.
Yeah, he was pretty torn up.
Oh yeah, he was.
He wasn't on the top of that podium.
I don't think he was in Japan either.
Yeah,
but I didn't even know he went to Japan.
Yeah, he was there.
Nice.
He competed and stuff.
Of course. Why wouldn't he?
There's just so many, man. There's especially a lot of them guys from overseas. Dude, they are phenomenal, man. And it's getting better and better and better. You know. Especially there, they were doing a lot of the Vail certifications, and techs were able to do the Vail certifications there.
Japan.
Yeah, I mean they had the machine and everything, and I wish they'd start it back up here. I'd love to just go do it just to be Vail certified.
Yeah,
I'm good anymore. Like, let me go get dent manager certified, and I'm good.
Let me go get River House certified.
Yeah, that's all I want. R8 certified. Where's that class?
You better promote JJ to manager.
Then I won't have nothing. There goes the R8 and the River House.
So Brendan's asking, what is that? You can look it up, VALE. But so basically, you've got a certain time limit to fix a dent. And it's kind of like doing the ones for, Dent Olympics. It's fairly deepish dent, but it's like on a hood or whatever. So it gets on the hood stand, but you fix it back. But they actually have a
camera machine
that like shows every little high, low imperfection in it that they scan the whole repair area with
X-ray.
Yeah, to make sure that it's flat, back to, so it's not just somebody eyeballing it. It's an actual certification,
Yeah, y'all can have that shit.
Yeah, and there's different levels on it.
I don't test well.
They used to do it here, and then they haven't for years now.
They did in Texas, didn't they?
They did in Texas, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's pretty cool.
I'm out.
I know you are. Yeah.
I can fix a dent, just don't mean I want to. I got one coming in tomorrow. I don't want to, but Cliff Romanen, you asshole, Oh yeah, Andy can fix it. It's a referral from Cliff. Get in here. It's a expedition door with a crease about that deep all the way down it. Come on,
Yeesh.
Cliff. But now I
Yeesh.
gotta fix it. Cliff said I could. Peer pressure. I got that beast for 2 days though. I'm camping out.
Yeah.
Trying to work on some U-Hauls in between. I don't know.
Is it towards the top or the?
It's lower.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Probably right on a brace too.
Probably. Well, it's got it hit the vertical intrusion beam or whatever the hell. It busted the paint, so I'm just trying to get it to where they can trade it in.
Oh hell, you ain't got to make it perfect. Yeah.
Yeah.
Take some ramen noodle and
ramen
glue
noodle.
it to it and sand it down. Krylon paint, you be good to go. Oh man.
We want to talk about our next podcast we got coming up. We've been talking about today.
Yeah, we don't know the exact date yet, but our friends, those Dent guys, are wanting to do a show with us again. So Ben Ridley and Martin Sadler.
Don't call it a comeback.
We're going to do a show with them. So it's probably going to be a morningish show for us. So they're not up so late. But we're most likely Monday the 30th.
Yeah.
I know, Smash Masters do theirs probably that night if they have one that day, but we're going to do it earlier in the morning, earlier in the day. But yeah, we used to love watching them, and we had them on.
We've had fun every time we've been on each other's shows.
Yeah. So Ben Ridley, he's my Jason Statham. Like he looks like Jason Statham to me. And he talks just like him. So
they're the British version of us. They're like, what's that British channel?
BBC.
Yeah, they're the BBC Ginger Bros.
Oh, that's got to be on the intro. We got to get in on that.
So yeah, that'll be a killer show. Y'all make sure to tune in. We'll post post something about it.
Yeah, but Ben finally reached out today, and he's back, and hopefully, I know Martin's coming to MTE. Hopefully, Ben's coming to MTE. But yeah, I can't wait. Yeah. It's gonna be a fun show.
Yeah.
But Dave, we're just over an hour, buddy.
We made it. You did last an hour.
Yeah.
An hour and 3 minutes and 10 seconds.
New record. That's been a great show.
Yeah, we appreciate you coming on and sharing your story and stuff. And
sorry.
Go ahead.
Sorry, it's a sad story.
No,
it's actually not. I mean, the outcome ain't like.
Yeah. So far, it's you're kind of on the mend, so it's great. Compared to when we first heard about it.
Kind of like one.
We get into that. What's that? Y'all ever watch the outtakes of Parks and Rec?
Yeah.
We need a good comeback story. What was her name?
Kim
Kardashian. Yeah. I ain't gonna say the rest of it. That's good enough to leave it on.
Goodness. But yeah, we appreciate you coming on.
Absolutely.
And sharing it and everything. And
I'll see you guys here in the spring, hopefully up here.
Absolutely. Yeah. And I don't miss trips to Pittsburgh. Like if it's Pittsburgh, Melissa's like, hey, we're there. We love coming up there.
Cool.
It was definitely fun. I'll get
the city be praying for you.
I'll get the flag. But yeah,
you
got a lot of people praying for you. Some, a lot that you probably don't even know, but there's a lot in the background that are, praying hard for you, man. And it seems to be working. So, So, well, cool, brother.
Have a Merry Christmas.
You do the same.
And we'll put you in the back room here and say our goodbyes in just a minute. But appreciate everybody watching. Brendan Yeager with the last 50 comments on here.
That's what he does. You should see his Snapchats.
But no, appreciate everybody. We're not going to have a show next week because it's Christmas.
Yeah.
But yeah, most likely, and we'll let you know for sure. But Monday the 30th, we just got to dial in the time and everything.
Our people got to call their people.
Yeah. BBC, it's a different time zone. So, yeah. Anyway, appreciate it, and we will see you next time.
Bye,
Peace out.
everybody.